Hey Leo, let's see what the new moon on April 17th, 2026 has in store for you. Boy, have you got us spread out here. All right, let's take a peek at what you have in the releasing position. You got Pine Tree, which is vitality, longevity, and perseverance. And you got the Sun in reverse. Are you depressed? Did something go down that made you have some negative thoughts, feelings? The Sun card upright is the happiest card in the deck. So in the reverse, it could indicate some depression, some negative thought processes. And the Pine Tree with vitality and longevity tells me that you're grounded, Leo. You have a deep foundation that you've built. Pine Tree, even though it looks like it's no longer living on the surface, the roots underneath actually have the ability to produce another tree nearby. So whatever's gone on to make you feel depressed or negative or anything like that, you're being asked to release that. Forgive if you need to, write it down and burn it, release it to the universe if you need to, because you have the potential to expand somewhere else. That's what that's telling me. All right, in what you're holding on to, you have carnelian. The carnelian is energy. It speaks of energy, leadership, and creativity. And we all know that Leos are leaders. It came with the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. So this tells me that whatever caused this was a place of lies, deceit, trickery, arguments, disagreements. But carnelian is telling me that you need to hold on to your leadership skills and keep an energy, a high vibrational energy of positivity, because the carnelian brings creativity, like creative solutions to problems, to issues, to struggles within the workplace, if that's where it was, or in home, in relationships, friendships, whatever this was. It brings the ideas, the ways to navigate conflict, essentially. But it is asking you to, despite what has gone on, remain in a high vibrational energy, because that will help you going forward. You don't want to be low vibrational like this. You want to be in a high vibration so that it can serve your highest good. Now, in what's coming, two of the oracle cards came out for you and three tarot. So we'll start with buds. And buds are representative of new beginnings and expansion. And the cards that came out with buds are the Lovers. So maybe you're going to have a new loving relationship coming. And the Knight of Wands reversed. And I'll get to that in just one second. I just want to go through the other ones. The other card that came out was Earthworm. And this represents clarity and rumination. And with Earthworm, you got the Two of Wands reversed. So let's start with buds. New beginnings and expansion with the Lovers card tells me that there's a potential for the seeds. This is likely somebody you already know. The seeds have already been planted. Maybe this just hasn't gotten off the ground. Maybe it's been very slow moving. But you can see that whatever seeds you have planted are starting to bloom. you've paid attention to it, you have pulled the weeds, you have watered it, you have given it the attention it needs. And so now it's time for that new beginning to expand. And the Knight of Wands in the upright is very passionate, goes after what he wants. But in the reverse, it's cautioning about, sometimes the Knight of Wands can be impulsive. And so it's cautioning about impulsivity. So while this can come quickly, just be cautious. Don't be too impulsive. Take your time. Go with the flow. Plants and expansion, they take time. So it's okay to take this slower. Also, it cautions about action. So just be cautious of your actions. I don't know how else to explain that. As to not hurt others, especially if this is a new loving relationship, if you're both overcoming, wounds or whatever, you're just on the edge of healing yourself. You don't want to do anything that's going to damage that or put a block in that space for you. And as far as Earthworm and the Two of Wands reversed, in your new beginning, it's asking you to be clear. So Earthworm is talking about clarity, and you can see the crystal here that is helping the worm stay clear-headed. So being clear about your intentions and planning is also going to be important. So making sure that you aren't leading anyone on, that they aren't leading you on. Make sure you get clarity about what exactly is happening here, so that nobody ends up getting hurt. That's my take on that. In what you will share with others, we got 2 oracle cards again. And the Wheel of Fortune actually came out sideways in this. The Death came out reversed, and then you got Hedge. Hedge talks about boundaries. We'll get to that in 1 second. And you also got the Watering Can and the 10 of Swords reversed. So we'll start with Hedge. I believe what you're going to be sharing is how to put up boundaries. Whatever happened at the beginning of this to make you feel depressed or down, the conflict, the lies, the deceit, could have been from a lack of boundaries. And so I believe that you have learned the lesson. I believe that you now will move forward and teach and help others to be able to recognize when they maybe need to be putting up stronger boundaries. And in turn, you will also be evaluating the boundaries that others set for you. Because we know that the Death card in the upright is the ending of something and the beginning of something else. But it looks like there may have been some resistance to that ending. And so because of the resistance, the wheel hasn't decided if it's going to turn in your favor or if it's going to go backwards and you're going to repeat a cycle. So I would encourage you to be clear on your boundaries. Try not to resist change so that the wheel will turn in your favor, because at the end of the day, new beginnings, although sometimes they can be scary, they are sometimes the biggest gift that the universe brings to us. Now, in addition to that, with the watering can, this is about asking for help. And it's about when you are hurt, this is recovery from that guy got, just look at him. That was uncalled for. Anyway, So what this talks about is seeking guidance, seeking help. The pain is now over. It is past you. You are now on the road to recovery, which is good. I'm so glad and happy for you. But this also speaks about remembering that you can ask for help, you can seek guidance. It's okay to share burdens. I'm not saying with anybody, but with those people that you trust the most in your life, it's okay to do that. And also, I believe that you'll be sharing with others that it's okay for them to do that as well. Now, in the new beginning or new chapter that's coming towards you, you got Sage, which is wisdom, purification, and harmony. You got the Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Five of Swords. So what this tells me is that you have gained wisdom from all the stuff that has happened to you in the past. You know that to be harmonious in your life, sometimes you have to cleanse yourself. Now, maybe this is an actual act that you need to do before you start this new chapter, but burning sage, clearing your energy is vital. And keeping it clear is going to be vital in the future, because you will need to be able to recognize deceit. You will need to be able to recognize opportunities. You see this guy? He's got these 3 cups right here, and he's really just focusing on them, but there's something up here that he's not quite paying attention to. And so when your energy is clear, it will help you recognize that cup that's floating in the air. And when you do, there will be such a fast momentum toward your manifestation or goal, because not everything that shines is gold. And so sometimes we end up staying stuck in places that we shouldn't be, because we're not looking for that 4th cup. And so I believe that in your new chapter, you'll just need to make sure that you are routinely cleansing your energy field so that you can have a clear mind to recognize opportunities when they come and to recognize what you need to leave behind. And in the lessons that you will take forward, you got sow. So sow is planning, setting intentions, and optimism. And with sow, you got the 4 of Swords, the 8 of Cups, and the 4 of Wands. So what this tells me is that going forward, you know that optimism is going to be key. Setting intentions is going to be key, because you've cleared your energy field. You know what serves you and what doesn't. You will things will be illuminated for you through meditation, through taking time to sit in silence, just taking time for yourself. This is a self-care card. So that will help you recognize what you need to walk away from, what does not serve you, because ultimately you are going to get to your happy place. This is ultimate fulfillment, happiness, love, and peace. All right, so I wanted to get one oracle card for you, and that is creativity. Angel message. Creativity. Divine inspiration strikes at the most wonderful times. The angels remind you that the more you believe in your abilities and let your creative impulses out, the better artist you become. You start to feel more alive and powerful as you allow new, wonderful ideas into your mind. I really hope that you enjoyed the message. I hope that this resonated with you and that you will consider subscribing to the channel. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.